On a sunny summer day, Alice, a little girl with a vivid imagination, was sitting under a huge tree, browsing a book with her sister. She quickly lost focus on reading and let her eyes wander through the nature around her. Suddenly, she noticed a small white rabbit wearing a coat and holding a golden watch. The rabbit muttered anxiously, "I'm late, so very late." Curious, Alice jumped to her feet and ran after the rabbit until she saw him leap into a deep burrow. She couldn't resist her curiosity and followed him in. Instead of finding herself in a narrow tunnel, she began to fall and fall. It seemed as if the fall would never end. Sometimes she saw small cabinets floating around her, sometimes books and pictures drifting through the air. Finally, she landed gently on a strange ground. When she stood up, she found herself in a magical land, filled with strange creatures and sights that couldn't possibly be real. The flowers were talking, the butterflies glowed with vibrant colors, and the sky was painted in the shimmering hues of a rainbow. As she wandered, Alice met unique characters. The Cheshire Cat with his wide grin who appeared and disappeared at will, the Mad Hatter who hosted an endless tea party, and the wise blue caterpillar who spoke in riddles. Alice didn't quite understand what any of it meant, but she enjoyed this strange, fantastical world. During her adventures, she heard about a peculiar queen named the Queen of Hearts, who ruled Wonderland with an iron fist. The queen was tyrannical and ordered beheadings for anyone who disobeyed her commands, even for something as simple as failing to paint the roses red. Alice arrived at the queen's palace and witnessed a ridiculous trial where a small pawn was accused of stealing a tart. Here, Alice began to realize that Wonderland was full of bizarre and arbitrary rules. Summoning her courage, she stood up to the queen and declared, "This is a strange world, and I don't want to be a part of it anymore." In a fit of rage, the queen ordered Alice's execution, but Alice laughed and said boldly, "It's just a game." With that statement, she began to wake up from the dream. Alice awoke to find herself lying under the tree, her sister beside her, and the book in her hands. She still felt the magic of Wonderland, but she realized that what she had experienced was only a dream, or perhaps it wasn't.